Another one.
Maybe they will keep shooting them, Rich. They're now 7 of 8 from beyond the three-point arc in the second half.
Boy, if you're Sean Miller, you've had to at least address the situation of Wisconsin being able to get clear looks from behind the arc. He's now with 8 for Wisconsin. The drive by Gabe York, and looking for turns of speed. Ricochets with the York lead, and he cannot save the ball. It's off of the Wildcats.
Now, how do you get open for these three-point shots? Look here. Here's Hayes and Tarzewski, and watch Tarzewski go down underneath and get trapped in here behind his own man. He gets trapped behind Hollis Jefferson. Hayes is wide open, and that's like shooting him in practice.
And the reason why he got trapped is at the corner of his eye, he saw Frank Kaminsky. And he's used to guarding Frank Kaminsky down in the post, so he thought that was his man. Unfortunately, it was Nigel Hayes who he was checking.
Johnson, Hollis Jefferson, and Ashley up front for Arizona. McConnell and Gabe York are the guards. That's the Wildcat 5. Gosser, right, 3 back in for 2.
That can happen. And again, with no Caleb Tarzewski on the floor, look how small Arizona is. Gosser did the right thing, just take the ball all the way to the rack.
But again, if you're Arizona, you cannot panic. You've still got plenty of time left in this game.
McConnell in tight. With a foul. Koenig was defending for Wisconsin. And he picks up his second personal foul. His family is crazy. Her family is nuts. Don't miss Your Family or Mine. The new series premiering Tuesday, April 7th at 10, 9 Central. Only TBS. McConnell at the free throw line.
And Reggie, you talk about Josh Gosser. This is a guy that just makes big plays and easy plays. You know how many field goals he's attempted today? 2. That was the second field goal attempt. He's made them both.
But again, he's not out there for offense. He's out there for defense. But you got to play him on it.
Well, you have to play. He's out there to do whatever he has to do. That's why Frank Kaminsky and his teammates refer to Josh Gosser as Captain America.
Koenig will check out. Zach Showalter comes in for Wisconsin. Approaching 8 to play in the second half. The winner to the Final Four. Decker with Johnson defending.
Oh, good defense there by Stanley Johnson against the bigger Sam Decker.
Oh, switches for Arizona. Ashley will tail Hayes into the paint with a Arizona foul. Hollis Jefferson reaching in. And a timeout taken in Los Angeles.
They call these sandwiches? This is a sandwich. The new Subway Turkey Italiano melt. Tender turkey breast, Genoa salami, pepperoni, provolone, and that tangy new Subway vinaigrette. The new Turkey Italiano melt. Only at Subway.
Today's Subaru Legacy Challenge, male teenagers. With its available eyesight technology, the 2015 Subaru Legacy easily handles any challenge.
Excuse me, are you okay?
Legacy. It's not just a sedan, it's a Subaru. Go to SubaruLegacyChallenge.com.
Maybe you didn't contact Geico because rattlesnake ate your phone. Sat in the whale spot show. Left your dog home alone. No matter what your reason, they could be your day too safe. They could be your day too safe. Geico.
Nice morning, Scott.
Hi. But a morning of tiny voices crying out, feed us.
I don't understand.
The grass, man. It's a living, breathing thing. It's hungry. You've got to feed it with Scott's Stuff Builder.
Attaboy, Mikey. 2 feedings now in the springtime. Strengthens and helps protect your lawn from future problems.
Get Scott's Stuff Builder lawn suit. It's guaranteed. Feed your lawn. Feed it.
Visit Lowe's.com/teammates for the chance to win a trip to this year's NCAA Final Four.
At Subway, a great meal starts with a great sandwich on the new Simple 6 menu. With 6 of our best 6-inch subs, like the tender turkey breast, plus any bag of chips and a 21-ounce drink for just $6 every day.
Wisconsin at terrific 77%. They've outscored Arizona by 12 in the second half. Ashley just picked up his third foul for the Wildcats.
Well, it's going to be interesting. If you're Sean Miller, what got them back in this ball game was their ability to drive the basketball. They really have gone away from that, and that's another thing. You got to be able to guard the three-point line. A plus 24 advantage for Wisconsin from behind the arc. Yeah.
Well, let's get this. In the second half, Arizona had 6 field goals, and Wisconsin had 7 3-point field goals.
Ashley was again in there trying to keep tabs on
that's 4. That's going to be 4
on
on
it. Sure
Ashley.
is, and it is number 4 on the junior from San Francisco, Brandon Ashley, who is the Pac-12 most outstanding player for the second seed Wildcats.
Well, if you're Sean Miller, you got a little under 8 minutes left in this ball game. Ashley with 4, Tarzuski with 3, along with Hollis Jefferson, the 3 guys that were assigned to guard Frank Kaminsky. You can't foul this young man because he is so good at the free throw line, 8 of 8 on the afternoon.
Yeah, but go to Ashley now. Attack Frank Kaminsky down on the other. See if we get his 4th foul.
There's McConnell. He is 2 of 6, getting a screen from Hollis Jefferson and firing.
Good shot.
He makes big shots.
That is a big shot by the senior T.J. McConnell.
He's got 10.
He's the second Wildcat now to enter double digits here. Go along with Hollis Jefferson's 15.
But defense has been the calling card all year long for Arizona, and if they're going to win this game, they got to really turn it up on the defensive end.
Arizona, though, does have some foul concerns.
Oh my goodness.
Come in,
Well, okay. Nothing you can do about that.
on his 20th shot, Kaminsky has put in 27.
What a great job by Zach Showalter. That is tremendous defense.
Just as he did against North Carolina on Thursday in the Sweet 16.
I mean, he cut off Ashley's roll to the basket, and then when they tried to post him up, he stole the ball.
Then down here using screen and rolls with Gosser.
That is some defensive play.
6.5 to go. We have the shot clock down to 10. Decker's got 16. Kaminsky, now Decker on the deck.
That's travel.
It sure is.
It would have been better just to stay down.
Yeah.
With the ball back.
Well, here's Frank Kaminsky operating in the post. If you don't double team him, a guy that talented is real and crafty is going to be able to get a shot. And Zach Showalter, watch what he does here. He's going to go right with Brandon Ashley to prevent the big guy from getting down and from rolling for the basket, and then steals the ball when he tries to post up.
Hollis Jefferson, rebound Kaminsky. With a foul on Nigel Hayes inside for Wisconsin.
And that's Hayes' 4th foul. So now Bo Ryan has a decision to make here.
There's no decision at all. Dukin is coming in the game.
Hayes and Dukin has got 3. Hayes has got 4. And you see the story foul-wise for Arizona.
I think now if you're Bo Ryan, what you do is you put Dukin in the game, and Dukin, you don't take him out when he gets his 4th foul, but if he does get his 5th, then you bring Nigel Hayes back.
Well, they would have to bring Nigel Hayes back because he picked up his 5th foul.
Well, yes, that's correct. That's why I'm explaining this grand strategy here.
Hey, be that guy that knows everything about your favorite teams before the rest of your friends. Download the Team Stream app from Bleacher Report to get all your team's news first. Tarzuski, who is a 67% free throw shooter this year, is 21 of 22 in the tournament. He's been outstanding at the line as a big man for Arizona.
My point, Reg, was that you don't save Dukin with 4 fouls.
I know what you're saying,
you'll bring
Dan Bonner. You're one of the smartest men in college basketball. I would never, ever second guess you.
Gosser with the drive. Right into Tarzuski. He's got 4.
Everybody's going to run out of guys. This is Gosser sensing an opportunity and taking it. Tarzuski, that just never gets over there. He's trying, But he
Still
doesn't
rotating
Yeah,
over.
doesn't move his feet quickly enough. The rule is that you have to be established, both feet on the floor, facing the dribbler before the shooter leaves the court, and Tarzinski was still getting in position.
He's a terrific free throw shooter, 84%. These are his first free throws of the game. Josh Gosser, he was a high school quarterback at Fort Washington High School, and now is a 1,000-point scorer for Wisconsin basketball history, the all-time leader in games played and starts in Badger basketball history.
That's the problem when you foul this Wisconsin team. They're an excellent free throw shooting team, 76% on the season, 80% in today's game.
Gabe York, chiseling inside, working on Gosser with a Wisconsin foul.
And that's exactly what they have to do. They have shown the ability to beat Wisconsin off the dribble, take the ball in there, attack the basket, get to the free throw line.
That's the first against Gosser, with Gabe York at the free throw line. Started the first 13 games, off the bench since, and he's been nice scoring off that Sean Miller bench since.
Well, this is a nice comeback game for Gabe York. A year ago, when these two teams faced, he was in the starting lineup.
Sure was.
Went 0 of 1 and 1 point.
In fact, 11 of the 15 players that were playing in the game a year ago are playing tonight in this rematch.
It makes it so compelling. This has been on the mind more so for the Arizona players. If you're Wisconsin, Kentucky's been on their mind in that big shot down the stretch.
Kaminsky.
That was a good job by Tarzinski, forcing Kaminsky to circle back out of there.
Boy, Bo Ryan is livid. Gosser made the fake. McConnell through. And then gets to the three. The big time hit.
This young man, the heart and glue of this Wisconsin team.
Foul on the perimeter. Gosser picks up another one for the Badgers.
And Dan, what better name for Josh Gosser than Captain America? Young man just does a little bit of everything for his team to be successful.
Now, Reggie, that might have been an easy three-point attempt for you, but not for most people. He had to step and let McConnell go flying by and then collect himself and score from beyond the arc. That is a tough, tough shot.
Again, the Badgers in the second half alone, 8 of 9 from downtown, 10 of 15 for the game, 67%.
Second half of the free throw line for Arizona. They have gone 13 of 15, so they've been hitting them there. 10-point game, 5:04 to go. Who will go to the Final Four?
Make 8 of 9 in each half. That's going to be a heck of a game against Kentucky.
In the full court pressure, here comes Duke, and they break it with a Kaminsky pass and outside to Decker.
It shows the patience here of Wisconsin. Not in a hurry here. Run your offense.
Yeah, but you don't want to take your foot off the gas. You want to continue to attack.
Arizona trying to speed up the pace here with that full court pressure.
Now with the Badgers lead with 5 minutes to go, they are 33-0 this season.
There you go.
That won't drop. It's picked up by Brandon Ashley, and here comes McConnell of the Cats.
I thought Gosser missed an opportunity to get the ball inside to Kaminsky against Ashley.
So 4:27 to go here, Rachel.
Yeah, Bo Ryan just told his team in that last timeout, be ready for pressure, and that's exactly what they saw. He also told them, take care of the ball down the stretch. Don't get flustered here. We can close it out.
McConnell at the line. Thank you, Rach. Koenig just picked up his third foul for the Badgers.
And uncharacteristically, Wisconsin piling up the fouls here. Arizona really doing Landolph's business at the free throw line.
Badgers only commit 12 fouls a game. They bring back in Pitts, and they take out York.
And if you're Sean Miller, you say, wait a minute, we've gotten to the line 25 times our average in May 23. Points in the paint, we're a +8, but yet we're down.
Picked off by Stanley Johnson. Lost the ball in the double dribble.
Well, what a break for Wisconsin. That is a really bad pass by Frank Kaminsky. You throw one up that far, and you sort of float it up there. Here he puts both hands on the ball, and then he dribbles it again.
Looked like he was going to try to throw an alley-oop, but decided that he was going to try to go in and finish.
Short, crisp passes.
Decker gets by the defense by midcourt. And off to Gossett. Heavy defense now by Arizona. Inside Kaminsky. He got it from Dugan. Fouled on the play.
What a defensive effort there by Stanley Johnson to try to go for the block shot on Frank Kaminsky.
And Stanley Johnson, the freshman, he's got 4 fouls for the Wildcats.
Well, what you want to do to break the pressure is always get the ball in the middle. But Duye with a nice dump down pass to Kaminsky. And absolutely, that is a good call by the officials. It's the follow through by Stanley Johnson.
Kaminsky at the line is 8 of 9. That's his first miss tonight. He has taken from the floor, Dan, 20 shots. And that ties a career high for field goal attempts. A mark he set in last year in the Elite 8 game against Arizona.
Well, that's really some versatility, not only by Kaminsky, but how about against the press? Who handled the ball? Decker, Dugan, and Kaminsky, they're big guys.
Kaminsky played point guard while growing up in Lyle, Illinois.
Decker picked up his second foul.
He did, and this is... Well, we're getting a warning for Sean Miller, and we're getting a warning for Bo Ryan.
Well, it's all the talking to the officials from each coach. And Bo Ryan is looking down at the official saying, well, why are you giving me a warning when Sean Miller is in your ear right next to you? I'm over here just chilling.
Well, I think Bo's doing a lot of things over there, but chilling is not among them, President.
Bo Ryan has taken his team to a third Elite 8. Made the Final Four a season ago, actually at the line for Arizona.
And Arizona is staying in this game from the free throw line, and that is very uncharacteristic for Wisconsin to allow an opponent to do that every time down the court. Arizona is being very aggressive, and Wisconsin's fouling them.
And their last 8 points, Reg, have come from the free throw line.
Well, Dan, when you're a plus 27 from beyond the arc, you're going to give up free throws and twos, but be flat out assassin from downtown. If you're Bo Ryan, you'll give that up.
But he's got to handle the ball now.
Say, what a plus to have your big be able to handle the basketball and have good court vision.
Under 4 to go in the second half from Los Angeles.
Surprised that Bo Ryan maybe brings back either Jackson or Showalter, another ball handler here in this closing moment.
Again, you don't want to take your foot off the gas. It's only a 7-point game.
Checker to the rack.
Something happened.
Wow. Forget what I just said.
Think about the bigs before him. Bruiserwitz, John Lure, obviously Frank Kaminsky. As a junior, Sam Decker is in a long line of forwards who can just flat out get it done.
He was in such a rush to get into the game.
Oh, sorry.
Stuffed crust, like salted pretzel for just $9. Wisconsin with a 10-point lead. Actually inside. That is a 4th foul, and it goes on Kaminsky. And Brandon Ashley at the free throw line.
Well, they should have been doing this a long time ago, going at Frank Kaminsky. Understanding there's not a lot of depth on this Wisconsin bench, and Kaminsky played a lot of these minutes in the second half with those 3 fouls.
Yeah, and Kaminsky, he is a very intelligent basketball player, but that was not a smart play right there to try to slap at that basketball. Again, they put Arizona at the line. Arizona has now made 26 free throws in this game, Kevin, and on average, Wisconsin gives up fewer than 8 a game to its opponent.
An amazing number. In fact, they're 26 of 28 for the game. Into the second half, Arizona is 18 of 20 from the free throw line. Ashley with 2 right there. 14 of the last 16 points for Arizona have been free throws. There's a change. Jackson Cartwright will check in for Arizona.
I like the move here.
They go deep. beautiful athletic play by York, and then it was taken by Gosser.
How about Josh Gosser? My heavens. I thought Arizona had that ball. Certainly.
Well, talk about sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. That's exactly what Josh Gosser did to come up with that basketball right there. What an outstanding play.
I thought he had no chance at the ball, but he obviously didn't think so. He went right after it and grabbed it.
And what a risky pass for Wisconsin. They had to make the simple play.
That's where at the line. Both these teams won their conference tournament. Before the game, they were practicing these passes exactly as you can see.
That doesn't look very good right
passed
there.
it out of bounds. They want to practice that.
3:15 to go.
You know, we showed you Aaron Rodgers earlier.